Hey guys, how are you? Oh my gosh, I have to say, this painting is absolutely freaking beautiful. So we are going to have the best Mother's Day party ever tonight. Oh my God, look at this. Isn't it gorgeous? Yeah. All right. So welcome, you guys. Hey, Melissa Long, how are you, honey? I know it probably doesn't look like me because I have to shout out to my hair goddess in Augusta, Maine. Her name is Margot, and she owns Margot & Company. She's a queen. Oh my God, I went in there today, and it was like, good God, you know what I mean? 2 months of quarantine, and for one day out of my month, I have straight hair. So Margot, you are my hair queen. Everybody, go to Margot. Hi, Cindy Bailey. Hi, Mia. Hi, Missy Gilman. How are you, honey? Good. So are you guys excited or what? Yeah. So tonight we are going to be painting the Gerber Daisy. Special Mother's Day show. I know a lot of folks thought we were going to be doing it tomorrow night because it's Sunday, but what I figured was because it's Mother's Day and folks might want to do it with their moms or whatever, it'll be on the page for you to do it. But I thought maybe you'd want to get it done tonight just in case you had plans with your mom or something. All right, so we went with Saturday. So if anybody's out there and they're like, spread the word, turd, that the show is tonight, but it will still be there tomorrow for you guys. And I left the rainbow unicorn. I'm going to leave that up all weekend. So if you want to do something fun with your kids on Mother's Day, you can do the rainbow unicorn. How you like that? Uh-huh. All right. So you guys, my name is Artist Nicole. For you guys that don't know me, I own Artful Nights, Maine. And normally in the real world, I'm out at restaurants. I've got about 10 different restaurants all over the state of Maine that I do every month. I do fundraisers, kids' birthdays, and I got a new wife. Can you guys see that? What? This should make tonight even more special. Oh, good golly. Hi, Ann. Hi, Michelle. Ooh, thanks, baby. She said I look smoking. Hello, Eleanor, Joan, Susie Q, Kelly. Hey, baby. So, Margot Kelly knows you. She went to high school with you. Andrea. Hey, Andrea girl. Shirley. Cindy. Oh, my God. Sharon Viola Morton. Hey, baby. All right, so good God, you guys got me all verklempt. But what I've been doing since quarantine is I've been doing these online pay parties for folks. They're absolutely free, and I figured that, we all need something to get us through it. So that's what I've been doing. So every Wednesday and Sunday night at 7 o'clock, we do our mama shows. Every Friday at 2, we do Mommy and Me shows for kids. All right. And that's going to last till the end of quarantine. Now, let's get going. Okay. I've decided tonight that I'm assuming a lot of you guys are going to be giving this to your moms. So, when we painted the sunflower, I felt like, sometimes my ADHD kicks in and I'll go a little fast. But tonight, I am going to take this low and slow so that you guys, if you want to give this to your mom, it actually looks wicked good. All right? So, what we're going to do is, we're going to start off, okay? My rules are absolutely simple. You guys eat, you drink, you put on your favorite pair of PJs, you go get buck wild naked. I wish I could get naked. If I could get naked and paint, I would, but I can't because, you know, you guys would see my boo-boo-latron. So I won't do that. But, not to say that I haven't done it, but just not when I'm Facebook Living. So, the first thing that we are going to do with this gorgeous painting, what I want you guys to do tonight, okay? Get up, and I want you to get 2 paint plates. Not 1, but 2, okay? So I'm going to give you a second to do that, all right? Look at this. Oh, who's that? Oh, Minnie Mouse, is that you? Okay? And the reason why I want you guys to get 2 is because we're going to be doing a lot of mixing, all right? So, plate number 1. What colors you're going to need is, okay, plate number 1. You are going to need, we're going to start off with your brown, okay? And for your brown, you're going to need about a teaspoon of brown. All right? Just a teaspoon. There we go. Look at that. Ooh, brown cow. Okay? So a teaspoon of brown. You guys are going to need less than a teaspoon of yellow. So, and I'm sorry. If you guys are coming in late or you're, what's the word? You know, you're stumped on something. Jennifer Hembry, hi, honey. If you're stumped on something and you need to rewind, all you have to do is you click on that image, whatever you're seeing, okay, on your phone or computer or wherever it is, and you'll see a line with a dot. You take that dot and you pull it back, okay? So you do have the rewind feature. And tonight, like I said, I'm going to try everything in my heart, because you know how I am. I'm a little hyperactive, to keep it low and slow so that you guys can do an amazing painting, because this one's gorgeous. Okay, next color we're going to do is yellow. And for yellow, you don't even need a teaspoon. All you need is what I call a, okay? So it goes tablespoon, teaspoon, and okay, and what that tells you is the thing of things, okay? So this one, excuse me, I just spit my DNA. So this one, what you guys are going to need is about half a teaspoon. That's a, okay? So half a teaspoon of yellow. All right, so we've got brown and yellow. You guys are going to need about a tablespoon of white, okay? Tablespoon of white. There we go. Hello, Tina Marie and Kimberly Enholm. Yeah, blonde, sexy woman. Jennifer Hembry again. Hi, McKenna. How are you, sweet pea? Kaylin Brown. Hey, sweet sister. I hope you're painting this for your mama. I'd like to see you tomorrow. Ruth Haynes. Hi, Ruth. Jen White. Awesome. Good. Lighting works good. Birdie. Is it Breedy? Breedy? Hi, Breedy. Hello, Rayanne DeSoto. How are you, Mrs. DeSoto? I love you. Nancy Hogue. Hi, honey. Jack Burnham. Jack, you called me a grandmother last time, okay? Those are fighting words, but I'm glad you're back, Jack. And Libby Jonica Poole. Hey, Sarah Plant. Connie Foster. Slow. You got it, Sarah. Okay. Hi, Connie Foster. I hope Kim's on here, too, making you a painting. All right, you guys. So then we're going to go with our black. And all you need for black is you're going to need about a half a teaspoon. So another, okay, just a little bit of black, not a lot. All right. Now, this is one plate. If you guys are going, because what I had said in the description, and I know it was vague, and I apologize for that. You can use whatever color you want for your flower. You can use whatever color you want for your background. Okay? with this background, what I did was I have this green that I made, and I actually made it, okay? And what it is if you want this minty greenish fun color, all right, all you need to do right now is you take a squirt of green, okay, about a teaspoon of green, and then you're going to add some white to it. So you're going to add about a teaspoon of white if you want this green color. Otherwise, you guys can put whatever color you want in the background, all right? But I did custom make this color. So I'm going to take that green color and I'm going to put it on my plate. And this is just green muted down with a lot of white, all right? It's got this beautiful minty freshness. Ooh. All right, so this is my first plate. White, black, yellow, brown, minty green, okay? Okay, that's plate number one. Now, this is going to be the most extensive explaining I've ever done with color mixing ever, okay? Because this painting, in order to make it pop, we have to take one color and then we have to take different variations. I'm not even going to explain it. I'm just going to show you, okay? Now, when I make purple, when I use a purple, one thing I found after 5 years of teaching, I'm going to give you a little tidbit, is that the commercial purples that you get, sometimes they're watery. I don't like to work with them. They just, you know what I'm saying? So what I'd like to do sometimes, especially in a painting like this, is I like to create my own version of purple. All right? And how I do that, I have blue and I have red. That's it. Okay? My purple is going to be different from your purple. But what I want you guys to do, okay? Get up, grab your blue and red. Let's make a purple that you absolutely love and that you know you guys can use, okay? So here you go. So what you're going to do, you're going to make a lot of this, all right? You're going to take about a teaspoon of red, okay? You're going to add a teaspoon of blue. Add a teaspoon of blue, okay? Look at that. See that? Teaspoon of red, teaspoon of blue. And you're going to mix them together. So what I would suggest is taking the back of one of your brushes. That way you can save your paint. And you're going to mix these two colors together. Okay? That's why I want you to have your own plate for this. All right? If you need to flip that brush over, do that. But in order to save that paint, I'm going to have you guys mix it together with the back of your brush. Okay? Now, if you want that purple, this is the purple I came up with, okay? The whole idea is that you come up with a purple that you love. So, if you want that purple to have more of a reddish hue, okay, or a pinkish hue, you're going to add more red. If you want it to be more of a violet hue, you add more blue. So this is just about taste. There's no right or wrong here. Okay? And I love it. Like, if you add more red, it becomes more plum. If you add more blue, it becomes more, So anyway, so find that color. I like it with this plum color in particular, okay? So when it's all done, you guys are going to have this. Okay? Okay. Now, the reason that I had you guys make so much is because on this plate, okay, you're going to take 1/3 of this paint, this purple that you just made, and you're going to separate it. So you've got 1/3 of it in one spot. See, that's 1/3. All right? And then with the other third, you're going to separate that. So you have 3 sections of this purple on your plate. Okay, I'm going to give you a second to do that. All right, so you've got 1 section of dark purple, and then you have 2 separate sections of lighter purple. Okay? Oh, got a little itch on my nose. It means I'm going to get some food. Come here, food. Okay, so we've separated this purple into 3 different piles. All right? Hey, Jonica Poole. Hi, honey. Hi, Nancy. You're a breath of fresh air, you beautiful ray of sunshine. Good girl. Okay. I know. I know. Margot's a miracle worker. Look at this, guys. It's got a little purple underneath, too. That's cool. Let me see if I can show you guys. Look. Yeah, baby. You can't see it, but damn, it looks good. She good. She did good work. All right. Who else is here? Kimberly, Kathy, how you doing, honey? Alice, Alicia, Jordan. I have hardly any red and no purple. Okay, girl. Well, Alicia, what you're going to do, sweet love, is you are going to go with a blue Gerber daisy. Now, I'm not like a big daisy person. I'm not a flower person, but I think Gerber daisies come in all different colors. So, no DNA, please. I got good DNA. It's good stuff. So if you guys don't have the colors to make the purple, what you're going to do is you're going to take whatever color that you do have that you want to do your daisy in, and you're going to separate that into 3 piles on your plate. Okay, does that make sense, everybody? Yeah. All right. Hey, Carol, how you doing? Carol Papali? God, I hope I'm not like totally murdering your names. All right. Jacqueline Elder, hi, Brenda. How you doing, sweetie? Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all you guys, okay? Now that this paint is in 3 separate piles, what you're going to do, okay, 1 pile, you're going to leave just purple. The other pile, you're going to add of white to, okay? A little bit of white. And you're going to mix that together. Okay, so this is going to be, you're going to create a light purple, a medium purple, and you're going to have a dark purple. Okay, so there's my medium purple. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go or add a teaspoon of white to my last pile. Okay, double the, okay, a teaspoon of white to your last pile. So you want this to be a nice pale purple or orange or yellow or whatever color you want your daisy. Okay, so we have it in 3 distinct colors. We have a very light, a medium, and a dark. I'm going to add even more white because I really want to lighten up this purple. Okay, and I hope I can show this to you guys in a way that will allow you to see it. All right, so see this? I have a pale, okay? I have a pale, a medium, and a dark purple, okay? And I'm telling you, when you mix your own purple, there's no right or wrong. You can't, like say, oh, Nicole, is this right? No, there is no right. What's right about this is what you love, okay? It's your taste, all right? So there you go. I often get asked that, Nicole, is that right? And I say, well, do you love it? All right, so see that? 1, 2, 3. 3 very distinct differences of purple, okay? And now we're ready to begin. All right, so the first thing that everybody's going to do is, in honor of Mother's Day, to all my beautiful mothers out there, I am going to honor my mama, right? She is a crazy little hootenanny. Believe it or not. Mama, crazy like me, a little bit. Well, she's something. But anyways, so tonight we are going to be naming our big brush Patricia, after my man. All right, so tonight, every time I say pick up Patricia, you know it, or you can name that brush after your man. We all have one, right? And every time she calls me, I'm like, Mama! She's not as funny as I am. Okay. She looked cranky, actually. But anyway, so tonight, every time I say pick up your Patricia, you know I'm talking about your large brush. Somebody asked me to explain the brushes because they said that they didn't know when they were coming in. So when I talk about brushes, okay, every show we have, we use 3 different brushes. We use a big brush, a medium brush, and a little brush. And as long as you guys have some version of that, big, little, medium, and little detail brush, you're all right. Everyone's going to be different. Every brush is different. I carry different brushes because people like, they have different tastes. Okay? So, Mama Patricia. That's who we're going to start off with. Okay? And what we're going to do with my mama, is we're going to dip it in the light green color. Or whatever color you're choosing for your background. Okay? So light green, I put a little bit of white on there just because I feel like it. And what you're going to do is you're going to come in this corner on the, I don't know, left or right side. Whatever side, the daisy's going to be over here. This is the other side. Okay? And what you guys are going to do is you're going to take that paint and you're going to paint right to about right here. Okay? Right to about right here. That's quite the instruction, Nicole. You know what I'm saying? Right about right there. So you guys are going to paint from there to the edge. Okay? If you I like to add a little white in it because it makes it so that it's not flat, one color. All right? And as you go along, what do we always do? We paint our top, our sides, and our bottom. Okay? And I might actually give this one to my man. So I'll do a good job on it. Okay? There we go. And you guys are all finished when you've got about that much. Can you see that? My man, let your hair down. Okay, see that? So we're just going in about 2 inches, okay? And I know this is shocking, but growing up, I was a bit of a handful. So I'm pretty lucky that my mama, she was a good one. Okay, does everybody have this done nice and slow? I'm giving you guys the slow and concentrated treatment tonight. Okay? Beautiful. Now, nobody judge me for my Corona nails, all right? Because you know what? Miss Nicole means good mani. All right, so here's that. Beautiful, you guys. You got it. You got it. Okay. Now, the next thing I'm going to have you do, we're going to put my hair in the bath water. And I am so lucky that not only did I have one mother, but I had 2. My stepmother Elaine. So, with the medium brush tonight, this is going to be my mama, number 2. Elaine Jane. So every time I say pick up your Elaine Jane, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you do, okay? Elaine Jane is that medium brush. And what you're going to do with Elaine Jane, first, put your painting down. Because what we're going to do is you guys are going to take a big old scoop of black, okay, this much, and you're going to mix it in with your brown. You're going to make a nice dark chocolate brown, okay? Nice dark chocolate. I like some dark chocolate. Better than milk chocolate. Give me some dark chocolate. All right? So now we've got a nice dark chocolate brown. Okay. What we're going to do with that dark chocolate, everybody is going to come over here, all right? And you guys are going to carve out, here we go. You're going to carve out the center of that flower. Okay? Hold on, I'll show you what I'm talking about. There we go, you guys. Okay, can you see that? It's fairly large. That's okay because this is it's only an underpainting, but it's a starting point for all of our petals, all right? So there you go, you guys. See that? Now you're second guessing yourself. Did I do it right? Is it big enough? Am I going to be okay? You are going to be just fine. I got you. All right? It's about the size of, if you're doing an 11 by 14 canvas, it's about the size of your hand if you spread your fingers. Okay? You got this. Now, once you guys get that carved out, what you're going to do is you're going to put this in the bath water. You're going to grab your Patricia, your big old brush out of the bath water. Dry it off. Make sure you've got no wetness on it because then you'll get the dripsies. Grab some of that dark chocolate on your big brush. See this? And in a circular motion, we're just going to carefully paint this in. Look at that. Like I said, don't worry if it's not perfect because we're going to go over it. This is just an underpainting to give you a starting point for all those petals. Okay? Look at that. Oh, I love you, you big old dark chocolate cookie. No, man. All right, can you guys see that? Bring it around the side. There you go. All right, there you go. When you're all finished with this, you're going to take this brush, put it in the bath water, and everybody's going to grab their Mama Elaine, your medium brush. Oh, I got me love cup. I got me love cup for me mama. Mm-hmm. Me love wine. Okay, you little whippersnappers. Are you ready? You are ready. Happy Mother's Day to you, Brenda Paradise. Margot. Hey, Margot, I told everybody how amazing you are, sweet sister. Hopefully you're enjoying your night off. All right? Can't paint tonight. All right. So, hey, Laura Kidman Sievert. Jack, can you get this show on the road? All right, Jack. Sorry, Mama. You little turd bird. Okay. So, what we're going to do next, I love you too, Betty Cameron, is what we're going to do next is everybody's got they've got their medium brush, okay? And you guys are going to choose your lightest purple, the lightest purple that you have, okay? This is the one. And we're going to start to carve out our petals, okay? And I'm going to do it really slow so you guys get these correct, all right? So the first petal that we're going to do right here. All right? There you go. Okay, number one. And do you guys remember how I told you when we did the sunflower that as you're carving the petals, you're turning your canvas just like this? Okay? So there's number one. All right. Now we're going to go in with that light purple. We're going to carve out number two. Number two is going to come up like this. And down like this. There you go. Can you guys see that? There's number two. Okay? Yeah. I want to use the Elaine brush. All right. We're using it, sweet sister. We're using it, Miss Kim. Okay? Now, the third petal that we're going to do. Now, somebody out there in Worldland, you guys tell me. Oh, Jen White got the new. Oh, yay! Thank you, Daniel Wofford. Oh, my God. Thank you, honey. Okay, our third petal, what we're going to do next is we're going to come through here, okay? This one is going to go up. Woo, just like this. I'm going to redo that because I know the spacing I need to have. There's that. And it's going to come down from this side all the way down. Now, I'm going to tell you this, okay, you guys? This is not an easy painting, but if you guys hang in with me, it's going to be gorgeous. So what you're going to do is, here's this one, right? See that bad boy right there? There's number one, and here's number two. Forget this line. I was having a booger moment. Okay, see that? Number one and number two. It comes out. It stretches across that canvas. Ooh. Okay. There's number three. All right. Pause for you guys to get it, okay? For you guys to catch up, okay? There's number three. All right. Number four. Okay? Here comes number four. Number four starts right here. You guys are going to come out like this. And you're going to come out like this. All right. Can you see number four? Just like that, you guys. You got this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, super important that right now we are using our lightest purple, okay? Oh yeah, we're using the light one. You want to lighten it up a little more, you go for it. Or the lightest of whatever color you guys have, right? Say you went with orange. We're using the lightest of the oranges. Okay, and finally, the last one we're going to do comes out just like this. Boom, just like that. Like a little canoe. Okay? Just like a canoe. Tippy Canoe and Tyler too, huh? I don't know who that is, but I like saying it. All right, can you guys see this? I'm going to hold it up. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 petals right there. Okay? Now, what we're going to do next, you guys are going to take my mother Elaine, you're going to put her in the bath water, and then we're going to grab Nana Pat, my mother Pat, your big brush. Okay? Oh, hello, Mommy. Crazy thing is, my mom doesn't even have Facebook. Good golly, she wouldn't even know. She doesn't even know I'm honoring her tonight. Shout out to you, Mama. All right, so what you guys are going to do next, okay, is you're going to take your Mommy, your Pat, your Patricia, one side of that brush is going to be dipped in your lightest pink, or purple, purple. And then the other side is going to have a little bit of white. Lightest purple, little bit of white. Okay? And you're going to come in and you're going to paint in each one of these petals, all right? Okay, here, let me show you. And when you do it, okay, you're following the contour of that petal. See what I'm saying? So I'll start at that brown, bring it up. Ooh, bah, look at that. Woo, yeah. Who's your mama? Okay, can you see that? There's number 1. Now I'm going to do the same process for all 5 petals. Dip it in the lightest pink that I have. Add a tiny bit of white on the back. And here we go. Boom. Following the contour of that petal. Yeah. And the reason why we add a little bit of white is because it adds a little bit of a faint color in that petal, doesn't it? Makes it look sexy. Okay, see that? Yeah, baby. All right. Here's number 2. Okay, and now I'm going on to number 3. We got our lightest purple. We got a little bit of white. Lightest purple, little bit of white. Okay, and here we go. Woo, baby. Look at that. Ooh, I'm stroking the petal. I'm stroking it. Following the whole contour of that petal. You guys don't want to slim this up. You want to stroke the whole petal. Look at that. Bottom to top. All right. Bring it over the top. Little petal drop up there. All right. Can you guys see that? Now we got number 3. Yeah. All right. Somebody say something to me. Talk to me. Good golly. Tonight, we love your hair. Thank you, Nicole. Like I said, I got one day of straight hair. Then the water hits it, and it goes, we get the little curls again. But Margot and Company, Augusta, shouting her out again. Oh, my God, this woman is a hair miracle worker. God bless her. All right. Can you guys see that? 1, 2, 3. And we're going to keep going. All right. There's number 4. Again, same process. Long strokes. Woo! Look at that. I found my favorite Pandora station. It's called Flogging Molly Radio. So it's me Irish music with a little bit of punk in it. Turns me crank, me folks. Okay, can you guys see that? There's number 4. All right, number 4. There ain't no more. All right, number 5. Here we go. Number 4, number 5, right here.
All of our songs has nothing in it whatever to do with squirrels.
Okay.
There was a bug, a rare bug.
I love this song. If you guys could hear this, all right, I'm going to turn it up. Okay, and when you guys are all finished, it's going to look like your version of this, okay? Yeah, babies, it look like your version of this. Beautiful. Okay, now, what we're going to do is we're going to put Nana Pat down, and we're going to grab Nana Elaine, all right? All right, make sure she's nice and clean. And Elaine, clean yourself. Your medium brush, okay, guys? What you guys are going to do with Nana Lane is you're going to load it up with white. Okay, can you guys see this? And if you have a tiny bit of purple in your white, that's all right. See that? We got white on this. Now, I'm going to come in, same thing where we put the, where we drew this petal, okay? I'm adding white, I'm blending some white along the outer edge of that petal. Can you see that? All right? I'm going to give you time to do that. So basically what you're doing, you're taking white on the end of your brush, and you're just blending white in the outer edge of that petal. All right? Okay, there's number 1. Number 2, we're doing the same thing. You guys are adding white on your Elaine brush, and you're going to go on the outer edge, okay? Now, you're not, one thing I don't want you to do is just put a white line, okay? You're not putting just a white line. You're blending that white through. That's why we're doing this while the painting is still wet, okay? So we're going to add that white in there, and you're highlighting the outer edges in white. Okay? See that? And we're gently brushing it in. Okay? I love this song. All right, you guys, awesome. Going on to the next one. We're doing the same thing. We're brushing some white in the outer edge. Okay, we're just bringing some white in on the outer edge of that petal. Can you guys see that? All right, we're going to do the same thing to the other side. There we go. Look at that. Awesome. Okay, gently brushing that in, highlighting the outer edge of that petal with a white, and what's going to happen is, what that does, well, you guys will see in the end what it does, okay?
There was a hare and a mite and a feather, feather and a bird,
All right.
and a nest, and a twig, and a branch, and a limb, lemon tree, tree in the hole, hole in the bog down in the valley.
All right, there's number 3. We're going to go on to number 4. All right, number 4, we're adding some white out on the outer edge. All right, look at that. Woo, baby. Outer edge of that one. Okay, can you see that? Now this one, it got a little too much, so I'm just going to blend it in a little more. All right, there you go, guys, just like that. And then we're going to do the same thing on our last one. Okay, we're going to add white to this outer edge with our little medium brush. Thank you, medium brush. You're welcome. Doing a good job, Lane. That's my other mama. She is very organized. I love her. All right, and if you are out there, Tina Pauly, I hope you are, you sweet thing. I got your card, and you were so generous. Thank you so much. You and Fran both. You guys are so great. But yeah, I'm talking about that, Elaine. So shout out to you. You have 6 petals, says Connie Fawcett. That's okay, baby. That's all right. Nothing wrong with that, honey. Thank you, Denise. Thank you so much, Denise Simpson. Okay, so there we go, you guys. Every petal that we have on this thing is now highlighted, okay? Now, I look down, right, and I see this crack right here. Can you guys see that? This needs to be green. So what I'm going to do, I didn't quite go far enough with my green, so I'm going to come in. I'm going to take my Nana Lane. If you guys have a little crack like that between your first petal and your second petal, you're just going to come in here, all right, and paint that in. All right. There we go. There, look at that. All better. Okay, don't worry about this one. We're just worried about that one. Awesome. Okay. Now, next thing you guys are going to do is you're going to grab Nana Lane again. You're going to grab my stepmother Elaine, okay? And what we're going to do is you guys are going to bring in the back petals, okay? How you do that? You have 3 purples, light purple, medium purple, dark purple. Well, now we're going to use medium purple, okay? The one right in the middle. You're going to come in between these 2 petals right here. And very carefully, you're going to carve in and paint in a back petal. There it is. Look at that. Okay? You're just taking that straight medium yellow medium yellow, medium purple, and you're painting in your first back petal. Okay? And that's just the medium purple. All right. And again, we're going to do the same thing right here. Okay? I'm going to come in the crack. I'm going to carve this out around my other petal. Can you see that? Carve out along the other petal. Boom. Just like this. Okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to double dip. I'm going to take my medium purple and a little bit of the lighter purple. Medium purple and lighter purple. And I'm going to do the same process, just like when I was painting my petal before. Do you remember? Whoop! Just like that. Start at the bottom, bring it up. Start at the bottom, bring it up. Okay? Following the contour of that petal. Here we go. Because you know how petals, right? They've got that little, I don't know, you guys know flowers better than I do, but you see what I'm saying? Little variation in there, all right? Okay, so now you guys have that painted up. Now what you're going to do is you're going to come over here, okay? And I'm going to show you what this looks like. Watch this. Whoop. And whoop. Okay? So we're carving a petal in behind these two. Look at that. All right, and then you're coming in, you're double dipping, medium purple and light purple, all right? And you're gonna come in here and paint this in. So start off doing this. I always carve it out so I don't have to worry about painting over my other petal. Whoop, whoop. See that? There you go. Double dip that brush. And here you go. Painting that back petal. There you go. You guys got this. All right. I hope you guys are going to do something fabulous for Mother's Day tomorrow. If you're a mama, I want you to celebrate. I want you to wake up. You might have littles at home, and littles, you know, they don't get it. But you do something special for you. You know what? I know for years, I always try to think about my mamas and stuff, but this year is going to be different. You know, we're going to have a little bit of a different kind of Mother's Day. So celebrate yourself, all right? Because being a mom is the hardest job in the world. I'm telling you. You know it. I know it. Everybody that's ever been a mother knows it. So you take care of you tomorrow, okay? And your littles, but take care of you. Love yourself. Do something special for yourself. Just for tomorrow, okay? All right, so there we go. We've got 1, 2, or 3 of these back petals in here, okay? And what we're going to do next is you guys are going to take your Elaine, wipe it off, okay? And you're going to grab a little bit of your lightest pink, lightest purple. Why am I going with pink tonight? I got pink on the brain. Pinky. Your lightest purple and a little bit of white on the back. Lightest purple, little bit of white. And you're going to outline the outer edge of this petal. Okay? This back petal over here. All right, and if you want to do the same here, you can do that here. Okay? There we go. All right, there you go, guys. And guess what? You beautiful party people. And when I look at this, I think, this area to me, I'm going to fix it, okay? And you can do this at home too, all right? It looks to me like this petal space is too big. So what I'm going to do, sometimes, okay, there's nothing wrong with this, is, I'm not perfect. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and I'm going to make this petal a little bit bigger because I want to make sure that petal space isn't too big. So watch this. All I do is I come in with some white, okay? Look at that. See that? Boom. There's some white. And if you guys did this at home, okay, follow along with me, all right? Take some white, carve out the outer edge so you know where that petal's going to go. Grab your Nana pad. All right, grab that Nana pad. Double dip in your lightest pink, lightest purple. God, I got purple spots in my brain. Lightest purple and white, and here we go. Just start at the bottom, and boom. There we go. That fixed it. Can you guys see that? Yes, much better. Light purple, tiny bit of white. Okay. And that is okay because guess what? With this one, petal placement, it's a little hard, So it is okay to go back and assess and say, something doesn't look right here. Okay? That's all right. Now, when you guys get to this place, okay, you've got all your petals carved out. You've highlighted them all. This one is still wet, so I'm going to go back and give it the white. You have successfully made it to halftime. Okay? So you guys are going to take 5 minutes or 3 minutes or 2 minutes probably. Just 2 minutes. Well, maybe 3. All right? You know me. I have no time management. And you can go make your bladder, grab another glass of wine, stretch your bones. Yeah. Don't criticize your flower yet because we are not done. But if you see something that doesn't look quite right, like you need a bigger petal, okay, I just showed you how to color correct and make a bigger petal if you need it. And I will see you guys in 3 minutes. Mwah. Mike Renna. I love my wife, Amy Renna, and my mother-in-law. Awesome, Mike. Good boy. Well, we'll shout out and tell the world, okay? Mike loves his mother and his wife, Amy Renna. Mother-in-law, Amy Renna, and his mother-in-law. That is a good thing to say, Mike. Good. Hi, Pauline Roderick. So nice of you to do this. Oh, good, honey. I'm so glad. Edward White just tuned in. We're going to rewind to the beginning. Hi from my family, and happy Mother's Day. Oh, thank you, Edward. Happy Mother's Day to your wife and all your littles. Awesome. All right, you guys. How much do I love you right now? I do. I'm freaking out because we're all celebrating. Tomorrow's our big day. So, halftime, this is where you get my speech, okay, guys? Hello from Florida. Hey, Beverly. How you doing, sweet bug? Beverly and Bobby Longwell. Hopefully Bobby's painting the lawn. Today, we had a snowstorm up in Maine, Bev. So I hope you're enjoying the hot down there, sweet love. So, this is where you guys get my speech, okay? One thing I ask all of you to do is please send me your pictures of your finished paintings because you don't even know, right? I miss my people so freaking mad that, again, when I get back into the restaurant and I see my customers, Miss Nicole's coming for, I'm going to wrap my arms around you. I don't care. Mask to mask. Because I miss you. Okay, so when I get your pictures, I love it. I get to see your beautiful faces. A lot of you hide your faces because you got quarantine hair. I get that. But I love to post all the pictures that I get. And I answer you guys and I say, hey, you know what I mean? Give you a little pick me up on your painting. So please, when you're all finished, send me a picture. You can send it to artfulnightsmaine@gmail.com. Or you can send it to me through Messenger on the Artful Nights Maine page, right? Click. Picture, click. Selfie, click. Okay? Now, who wants to see what we're doing next Wednesday? All right. So, next Wednesday at 7 o'clock, we are going to be doing the Hummingbird. Woo! Right? I heard those little tweets are out nowadays. I hope they didn't freeze. So next Wednesday at 7 o'clock, we're going to be doing the Hummingbird, everybody. Oh, I like me a little hummingbird. Bzz. Reminds me of myself a little. Okay, you guys ready? I'm telling you, there's a lot to this one, and I know you want them beautiful so you can give them to your moms. So, the next thing that we're going to do, love it, yay, Cindy Bailey. All right, the next thing that we're going to do on this gorgeous painting is I am going to pick up my Elaine, okay, and I'm going to come back just because that petal that I fixed dried. And I'm going to come in and I'm going to add that white to the outer edge. Just like that. All right. And if you guys need to do that, that highlight is pretty important. Well, I went a little crazy on that highlight. Hold on. There we go. All right. So there we go. I've added the highlight to that petal that I had to fix. All right. Awesome. Now, this is where the fun comes in, okay? This is where the fun comes in because this is where we're going to add that dark color. And what I'm going to teach you guys, a technique that I like to call the dry brush, okay? So, what you're going to have is you're going to have your Nanoline. You're going to use this to add that dark color to pull it through. But then what you're going to have in your other hand or close to, you're probably not going to double fist it, is you're going to have your large Patricia. So in one hand, I've got Nanoline. In the other hand, I've got Patricia. And Patricia is dried off and ready to go, okay? She's all dry. Make sure, pull that water out, all right? You want this dry for this technique to work. Give her a couple of flaps like that. Just like you're slapping your child. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. I have never, oh my gosh, if you guys knew my son, Mr. Soto, he's the most beautiful boy in the world. Okay, so anyways, here we go. Wow, we've got a nice dry brush, okay? And what you guys are going to do is I am going to have you take the purple that you already have, okay? So you've got that nice dark purple. And in some of your dark purple, you're going to give it a tiny squirt. And let me explain this. So I've got my dark purple, okay? And you're going to add a tiny squirt of red to half of that dark purple. So you're going to have two different colors of dark purple. Does that make sense? Your original color and then this nice plum color, okay? So I took my dark purple, I divided it into two piles, and I added a squirt of red to one of those piles. Okay? Now, this is the technique. The dry brush technique. Here you go. Watch this. I'm going to grab, okay, the regular dark purple. Bum, 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 bum. Okay? Grab some of that other color of purple. So I have a couple of variations of dark colors in here. Okay, so I got both colors in here. I'm using my dark purple and my reddish dark purple. Okay, and I add about that much of paint. Put down, I gotta do this fast because I can't let it dry. I put down Nana Pat. Yeah. And then I got this is my dry brush. And then I just do this. Watch this. I pull that color up through the petal with a dry brush. Can you guys see this? Okay, so you pull it up with a dry brush, just like that. Okay? Now, don't worry, okay? So if you have too much of that color in there, you can always go in, color correct with a little bit of light. All right, there you go. Here's a little light, bringing that back in. All right, so don't worry about overdoing it. So there you go. That's how we pull that deep color from the bottom to the top. All right? I'm wiping off my big brush, okay? Grabbing my Nana Elaine again, and once I've brushed that color in there, I'm going to grab my dark purple, just the darkest one, not the one with the red, and I'm going to come up like this. And I add another fan of darker color at the bottom. All right? See that? Now, is this easy? Absolutely not. So I'm going to demonstrate it again for you guys, okay? I take my medium brush, all right? I'm going to grab some of my dark purple, okay? Add a few streaks in there, like this. See those streaks? Boom. Couple of those streaks. Add about that much. Then I'm going to take my brush, grab some of the reddish purple. Boom, boom, boom. Pull in the reddish purple. Boom, boom. See, like that? About that much. Put my medium brush down, grab my large dry brush, and watch this. Gently, I'm going over that color and I'm pulling it into the light color. Okay? And what that does is it makes it become, it pulls it up and it blends it into that color so that it becomes part of that flower. Can you see that? All right. You love the hummingbird. Yay, Teresa. Okay. Now, what I need you guys to do is shout out, because this is kind of a tricky technique. Somebody shout out and say, "Hey Nicole, we got this," or "Hey Nicole, we need more explanation." All right? So somebody give me the word. How about you, Jen Hembry? Then, once I pulled that color in, I brushed it all up like that. I come in with my Nana Lane, and in the bottom, about the inch from the bottom, I pull in the dark color right to the end of that petal. Okay? So what it does is it creates like two variations of that color. Got it. You got it, Cindy Bailey? Okay, so I explained it good? I hope so. All right, good. I was nervous about that. You guys, I never get nervous, but I was nervous about this painting for this reason, trying to teach you guys. So good. All right. All right. So we've got this. Okay. So what we do, you take your dark purple. All right. We're pulling in about 5 or 6 streaks. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. I'm behind. Sorry, we needed more explanation. Okay, Jen Hembry, you got it, sweet love. So, what we're going to do, and I'm going to give you guys as much time as you need to get this, okay? So, I take my medium brush. I've got this petal right here, okay? My medium brush. I'm going to give a shout out to that blonde hair. Thank you, Megan Bobla. Sexy. Okay, so I'm taking this brush, right? And I'm pulling in some dark, that first dark purple. And then I'm taking the same brush. I'm pulling in a couple streaks of that reddish purple. Take this brush, I put it down. Grab my dry brush, grab Patricia, and I take this brush and I pull that color up, just like that. Just like you're brushing your hair. Boom! See that? Pull it up the petal. Boom! See that? Oh, baby. Woo! Look at that. Woo! Look at that. Okay? You brush that color up with a dry brush. Look at that. All right? Woo! Woo! Make that noise, right? Woo! Okay, can you see that? And once you've pulled that color up, right, it started to fade down here because you've pulled that color through the petal with your dry brush, right? You're going to go back and you're going to take this brush, take the dark purple, and you're going to brush it in to the bottom half of that petal. Okay? So you've got about an inch up, you've got that dark color in the bottom. See that? Yeah. All right. Now I'm going to take a minute and I'm going to let you guys work on that technique, okay, for your own selves. And when I show you, all right, when I show you the finished product, you'll see what I'm talking about. So I took that color, right, and I brushed it in. I took a dry brush. I brought that color through. Look at that. And then I came back in with my darkest purple and went boom, 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 boom in the bottom, about an inch. All right, you can really see it here. Okay? Does that make sense? All right, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to show you.
Don't forget, Mother's Day is on Sunday.
So this process is we take our medium brush. All right, here we go. Whoop, there's one. Whoop, there's two. Whoop, there's three. Oh, I'm having a whole flash. Shh, don't tell anyone. There's four. That's my first purple. Now, the purple that I made, the second purple with the dark purple with the red. 1, 2, 3. 3 scoops of that. Okay? Put down this one. Grab my big dry brush. Watch this. Woo! Woo! Yes, sir. Look at that. Ooh, baby. And I'm dry brushing that color through the petal. Look. Oh, gosh, look at that. See that? I'm pulling that color through the petal. Yeah, baby. When you get this technique down, you're going to be like, damn, Nicole, I learned something tonight. You're going to love it. Seriously, it's such a cool way to do these flowers. Okay, see that? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this brush, my Nana Lane medium brush, grab that dark purple, the darkest one without the red, and I come in the bottom, 1, 2, 3, and I basically just brush in a little of that dark purple in the bottom. Okay? You guys have got this now, don't you? You do. I know you do. I feel it. It clicked for you, that last one, didn't it? All right, here we go. So, next thing we're going to do is we're going to do the last petal. Okay? Very slow. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I went a little crazy with that one, didn't I? Ooh. Okay, 4. Then I take the same brush, dip it in the purple red I made, the dark purple red. 1, 2, 3. Put this brush down. Grab my dry brush. And then I pull that color up. Boom, boom. Pull it right up through that petal. Look at that. Oh, that's exciting. Right? Okay, can you guys see that? I pulled that color through. Gonna give it a second to absorb in there. Grab my Nana Lane again. Grab my darkest purple. And here we go. Bring that dark color in the end. There you go. Look at that. Yes! All right. Shout out to my blonde hair. Woo! Now, how are you guys doing? Are you ready to go on? And do you need a second? I'll give you a second to finish up those petals. I'll drink from my cup of love. All right. Okay, now you guys have got all of these inside petals done. What we're going to do next is we're going to work on these, the back petals, okay? Let me show you. I'm going to show you up close so you know what I'm talking about, all right? Now, what we do for the back petals is we take our Nana Lane and basically you're just going to pull some dark color into the see that? Okay? So that's what we're going to do for the other ones. All right. So I'm going to grab some of that dark purple right here. All right. And I'm using my brush like this. And I'm very gently going to pull in some of that dark purple through the end of this back petal. See that? And this one we're not going to dry brush, okay? We're just going to pull that color in. And you can grab some of that red color if you like. Pull a little of that in there, a couple of streaks of that. Look at that. Oh, nice, huh? Yes, it is. Okay, that's number 1. We're going to go on to number 2. All right. And again, same thing. Whoop, whoop. We're bringing it in, brushing it. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Yeah, it's like this, babies. Okay. Look at that. We're sprouting out with that dark purple. Oh, she's pretty. We're giving it to her. Look at that. All right. Can you guys see that? Oh, yes. All right. Now, same thing with this one. We're grabbing that darkest purple, plucking it through so it's sprouting out on half of that thing. Look at that. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys. I hope that you are nailing this at home because this is a freaking beautiful picture, okay? Now, what I'm going to show you is if you guys you had a little bit of trouble on that technique that I showed you on the front petals, all you have to do, okay, grab your nail Elaine Jane, clean it off, okay? And if you had a little bit of trouble with this, you go back in, grab some of your lightest purple, okay? Just come in here, color correct. Boom, look at that. Okay, nothing wrong with this. Look, this is called reverse painting. You can bring that color right back through. Okay? No worries. You can never mess up on these. You know why? Because you can always correct, huh? All right, you're not nailing it. That's all right, baby girl. Okay? You just make this yours. All right? You can do this. I believe in you guys, all right? Now, once you guys have this part done, we are done with this amazing flower. But what we need to do is we need to come in and we need to work on this part, right? The big bud. So, this is going to be fun. I love the bud. The heart of the flower, okay? What you guys are going to do, first step, all right? We're using our Nanolane, our medium brush, and we're turning it into a pecker. And what does a pecker do? Right? A woodpecker pecks like this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Well, that's what the technique that we're going to do with this brush. We're using it like this. You guys are going to grab some white, okay, on the tip of this. First thing you're going to do is you're going to come in and you're going to tap in a white circle. Boom. Okay? Just like this, that's going to outline the heart of that flower. Woo, look at that. Okay, can you guys see that? So I packed in my flower, the heart of my flower. Look at that. Yippee skippy. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take more white on that brush. I'm going to come up. Boom. Watch this. Woo. I'm going right over the ends of those leaves. Look at that. We're pecking in the fuzz. Pecking in the fuzz. Right over the ends of the leaves. Don't worry if it turns a little purple. That's all right. Nothing wrong with that. This is just our first coat. Okay? Isn't pecking fun? It's wicked fun, isn't it? I love it. I love using my brush like a woodpecker. Yee-haw! Woo! Okay? And you guys are going to peck in this whole center piece, okay? So the reason I have you outline it is so you know where to go. All right? You know where to stop. All right? So now we're going to come in and we're going to peck in the whole center of this flower. Look at that. Yes, sirree, boys. Look at that. Yeehaw. Pecky, 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 pecky. Okay, there you go. You're pecking it all in just like this. All right. All right. Now we've pecked that all in. Now, it's okay if there's holes in it and spots in it, all right? That's all right. I've got my white pecked in. All right, this is going to be the white fuzz on it. Now, next thing you're going to do, same technique. We're using this medium brush as a pecker, but you're grabbing yellow on the tip. See that? Load her up with yellow. And boom, come on in. Now we're pecking in yellow over that white. Woo, baby! All right, we're pecking in that yellow layer. Look at that. Feels good. You got a little COVID aggression? Peck it out, babies. Peck it out right now. Look at that. Ah. I don't want to wear my mask. I don't want to wear my mask. Okay? There's that. All right? Now we've got our yellow in there. The next thing you guys are going to do, okay, is you're going to grab a little bit of brown on this brush, okay? And what we're going to be doing with this is in strategic places, okay? Just like this, okay? You're going to add just a little bit of that brown. Okay, not a lot. Just enough to give it contrast. Look at that. Boom, boom, chakalaka. All right, just a couple of places, enough to give it contrast in that little fuzz that we're making. You can hit it a little bit to fuzz it out a little. Ooh. Tap it, tap it, tap it. Look at that. There you go. Look at that, you guys. Oh, yes, sir. Okay, now we've got the brown in. Now what you guys are going to do is you're going to take this. Nana Lane, Lane Jane, you're Rebecca. Okay? Add a little white to the tip. And now you're going to tap in a little bit of white. Not on the whole thing, but just in different spaces, okay? Look at that. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. I'm tapping, I'm fuzzing. Okay, we're making the fuzz. Look at that. Boom. Okay. Here we go. Making the fuzz. Okay, tapping in the white. Tap it in the white. Okay? There you go, you guys. And that is the technique. This is the fuzzing technique, okay? You can add a little of that darkness in there if you like. Look at that. I'm going to show you up close what it looks like. Yeah, baby. You got this fuzz. Okay? Now, what we're going to do next is I've tapped in my fuzz. I'm going to take the brown that I made. Remember how I have my milk chocolate brown right here? I'm going to add another scoop of black to my milk chocolate brown. So now we've got almost black, all right? All right. Whoop. Okay, so now it's almost black, all right? And what you guys are going to do is you're going to take this and you're going to come in just like this. And you're going to paint in the center of that flower with this dark color, just like this. Okay? And again, we're going to go in a circular motion like this. And there you go. Look at that. Okay? Now, what I'm going to have you guys do next is, this is the last step on this flower, is you guys are going to take your Nana Lane. You're going to take this medium brush. You're going to wipe off the brush, okay? Wipe all the color off. All right. Wiping all the color off. And grab a little bit of yellow, okay? A little bit of yellow on that brush. And what I'm going to have you do is tap right around the edge, just a little bit. I want that brown to mix in with that yellow, and I want it to fuzz up, okay? Very carefully, right along this edge, just like this. There we go. And we're tapping it in and we're fuzzing it up on the edge. Those two colors are mixing together. And what that does, you guys, is, you won't see it yet, but what that does is it creates that illusion, okay, that you have this center, then you have that fuzzy flower in the background, and then those beautiful petals on top. It creates a 3D illusion. And I don't think you can quite see it there, but you will see it if you stand back with your painting, okay? We're just fuzzing up this end a little bit. There we go. Look at that. There you go. Look at that. And guess what? Once you guys get that fuzz in there, look at that. Your masterpiece is complete. And now I'm going to tell you the secret, okay? For those of you guys that made it to the end of this painting, okay, God bless you guys, because this was, I wasn't going to tell you in the beginning, this was one of the most difficult paintings that we have done thus far with the quarantine paint parties. This one was tricky. I never tell you in the beginning because you get nervous, but you guys have made it through a very difficult, this was not a beginner painting. And it's a beautiful painting, and you did it. Yay! I was a little nervous tonight to get you guys. If you notice, I'm not as usual because I knew this one is a little bit more tricky. But you guys did it, and I bet you nailed it. And now you have this gorgeous gift for yourself or for your mama, right? Okay, you guys. That would explain why I gave up. No, Kelly, don't give up, okay, honey? What I want you to do, sweetie, is rewind, okay? Go through the parts where I gave you the tools. I promise I did. I gave you the tools, okay? So go back to the part where you gave up, all right? You're going to start over. Thank God for the replay, okay? You don't need to. You can start from where you were, honey. I'm telling you, you've got all the tools. And you guys, okay, this is a beautiful painting, but it's not easy. It's a tricky one. All right? So I love you guys. Please send me your pictures. Have a fabulous Mother's Day. I love you all. And I will see you all on Wednesday, okay? And again, don't get too frustrated. Know that you guys tonight made it through a very difficult painting, all right? Okay. And if you rewind and you do it again or you start where you need to, you can get through this because you have all the tools you need, okay? And any questions, you guys send them to me. All right? I love you guys. Happy Mother's Day. Mwah! Okay, good night, guys.